There we go.
Yes, okay, there we are. Hi, how's everyone? How's everything going? We are here live in our garage. I know it's like John's still like hanging out here somewhere.
Well, I'm not used to doing it in the garage.
In the garage,
One.
I know.
Two, we're in Florida. It's hot as fuck.
Yes. Well, it's not that hot. It's not that hot this time because we actually had a low rainstorm, so which is good. We have a little bit of the garage open. Yes, I know everyone's tuning in to see what's going on, but we have a guest in house. Woohoo! We got Sam I Am from A Sling Swing. Yes.
Yeah, they won't let me in the house, so I have to stay in the garage.
Well, it's like they want us to demonstrate their products, so we have the hard point here. And if you were looking at our Instagram and YouTube right there, you will see it. But right now, you can't see the hard point, but we will be showing it. But we'll be chatting.
Later on, we'll actually be hanging it up and demoing it.
Yes.
But we learned earlier, don't put you in it and spin.
Do not spin the diabetic. Yes, do not spin the diabetic because I got woozy. It's like trying to sell the swing here. Instead, I'm like, I'm about to eat. So it's like, we learned that. Lesson number 1, we don't swing the diabetic.
No, we can swing, just don't spin.
Okay.
Right? So like the wash cycle. We get to don't spin.
Yeah. But yeah, you get to see it. It's like, what's your tagline? I'm going to get to see your lights up in the air.
Can I actually say my real tagline?
Yes,
Go for it.
say your real tagline.
Anything?
Anything. There you
It's
go.
actually on my website, so it's designed to hold your body in the best fucking position. It just needs you. So that's actually, if you look at my website, it's actually right up on top, along with my phone number and everything else. So that's pretty easy to, pretty gets to the point really fast.
Yes, very fast. Hey, Snoopy! Welcome! Hi!
So,
Yes, you're going to see me up in the air today. Yes. Hopefully I don't puke.
what? We should have taken to the all-you-can-eat buffet earlier?
Oh, I know it. You know that M&M's Krispy Kreme donut just like that good, but now I'm like, okay. So Sam, tell us about your product. Tell us the history.
Actually,
how did you come up with this?
Before you get there, what is your site? Because you mentioned it on your site. What's your site?
It's actually a slingswing.com / actually, if you want to give them a little credit, it's a slingswing.com /
The Lunas. The Lunas.
And we're going to put that in the show notes. So.
Yes.
Yeah, that'll be in like that. But actually, I made a product because I have scoliosis really bad. So from here to here, I have scoliosis that really is I don't know, it's a backbreaker actually. So when I was in 3rd grade, I would put my feet against the wall and I'd scoot my butt against the wall. So 5th grade, I started thinking there should be a chair for that to stretch your back and then it took me a long time, you can see how old I am, to actually make the thing. So I actually make a chair that'll stretch your back out, and unlike an inversion table where just you're hanging by your ankles and hopefully you open for the best, mine just minimally stretches you as you go deeper in it. But then my patent attorney looked at it and said, Sam, you pervert, you're not a chiropractor. So I'm not a chiropractor. I didn't realize that before. So now I just sell it as a sex toy.
So wait a second. It was your patent attorney that said this should be a sex swing?
Yeah. It's because it's really, as you see the product, it really does hold your body like right there. So it puts all the fun parts in one area and very comfortable. You can fall asleep in the product. But if you use it for your back and sex, there's a $50 upcharge. Okay, me back.
Upcharge, I thought discount, man. It's like, you're going back to your car. It's just cheaper. You're hanging up in the air.
But it does have 2 purposes. So, and it is very comfortable because it doesn't, like other slings, they hold you like a taco and you get like really sweaty. Mine's like being on a bed, as she said, or you get the seatbelt kind that you got to be in exactly correct. Mine, you can even fall asleep in because it's just going to hold you. It's going to hold you like Thanksgiving turkey.
Well, you said your son sleeps in it?
Oh yeah, he actually, if Kevin comes up missing, which you'll see him on my website, he'll be moving around like this and his phone will be on his chest and he'll be asleep. So it's very relaxing.
So that's his union break, huh? It's like there, you're testing out the product.
He tests the product out a lot. So it's like, but as a sleeping thing, so it's,
Yeah.
but like if you want to like for us to show people what the product does, because when you look at it on the website, it's flat and you just like, what does it do? So we've been taking it to shows. I've just done Exotica twice. I've gone to Daytona Bike Week. That was very interesting. And then you get people that jump in it, and after that they pretty much buy it like right on the spot because it doesn't feel like anything else, and how it holds the body, how solid it is, and even though it doesn't look solid, it's very solid. It folds up into 3 inches, but it folds up really, really well.
Well, I had the booth next to you at Exotica, and every time I peeked over, it was a different woman in there with her legs in the air. So you were doing a pretty good job.
Well, it's pretty amazing that people, even though that they may act like they don't want to be in it, but they'll circle around and they want to try it. So then you ask them, do you want to try it? I put my hand out, I pull them to the item, they put their hand on it, they get in. And a lot of people think when they get in my product, they need to scoot all the way up, but you're laying into the product. You're not. So you put your butt down, you lay into it, and then you put your legs up.
The sound has a lot of static. It's probably from the fans.
Oh, let me just position it over the fans. Keep going, you too.
Yeah.
So sorry about that.
Now we have no fans. Our fan base.
I'm working on stuff.
Our fan base has gone away.
Yes. Totally.
Keep going. Don't worry about
Yeah,
it.
keep going, talking about the product and everything, yeah.
What's actually funny, my background is not manufacturing sex toys. So like when my relatives say, well, what are you doing? What are you doing? And you say, well, I manufacture sex toys now. And they think like I'm pouring dildos in the bathroom or something. But we actually manufacture the thing. The product weighs 27 pounds. And it's a pretty amazing thing. And this is kind of unbelievable, but if you watch a video on my website, we put 500 pounds on the product and then had a personal trainer grab onto it. So we had 700 pounds hanging from our product. And then my job was one time to take it to the gym and see if we could break one. Could not break it. So because of how it's shaped, and when the more weight you put into it, it pushes into itself. So it just actually gets stronger. And then with the wood and I'll hold your body, you'll be very, very comfortable in it. Very, very, very comfortable. So you don't have to worry if you weigh 500 pounds, you're not going to get into my product. At 300 pounds, you'll get into it. At 350, maybe. We had women on that.
Yeah.
Well, I went in there and almost fell asleep.
Yeah, I know, but it's like, but you're slender enough. It's like, it's not, I just don't see how bigger would fit in there.
Well, your butt doesn't have to go through it. It just needs to go up against the rim.
Rims, yeah.
You just need to rim it.
Oh, crap.
What?
Your phone just.
Keep going.
Yeah, no, but it just shut down SDC. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, okay. Cancel.
Yeah. Put in DND. Sounds bad. Okay. Sleep.
Which one?
Up one. There. Yeah, going down.
That one?
Wait.
You're so confusing me.
I am not
We're
there.
actually doing much better than this.
Yeah, so Dina. Yeah, there's D&D. Dina. Yeah. Okay, they're having a hard time. Yeah, that's the whole thing. It's like they're having a hard time hearing us. It's like that.
How about now? Can you hear us?
Yeah, that's the problem with the. Yeah, because they're so used to having the echo and things like that. So.
Well, we're so used to doing it inside.
Inside.
But we need a demo, otherwise.
Yeah.
Not going to work out so well. I don't know. You think we could bring one of these to Hedo?
I think
don't
so.
know.
It's just like, yeah, it's just paying the extra baggage fees. It's like, that's where.
Well, at 23 pounds, it's under that TSA limit, so we can get it on the airplane.
Okay, 27 pounds.
20, as long as it's not above 50.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely below.
What's really funny is we were traveling once, and it was 50.3 pounds. And they made me say, you need to take stuff out of that bag and take it out of this bag. And it was a big woman that was just arrogant. Like, you had that look on her face. So I made sure when I reached in, I pulled out the sex toys. And I'm doing like this in the airport.
Okay.
Put them away. I said, you told me to take them out. I had to take them out.
Yeah, we probably need like a mic or something. They're having a hard time hearing us. Barely.
I can get it closer and then just keep going because the mic's right there.
The mic's right there,
I'll play cameraman. You guys get closer.
Yeah.
Just keep going.
And things like that.
I know what I got.
But then what's gonna happen when we start hanging the stuff up? Then it's like, it's okay though, keep it going. It wasn't like when you started. Okay, so that's good. So they're doing fine. We're still moving things around here. Get a little bit closer.
There you go.
Yes, we're not.
Keep going, you two.
Okay. In regards to it, but yeah, no. Tell us more on your like epiphany of putting people up in the swings.
It's really kind of funny is when people are at the conventions, that's the only place we really do that. And then at first they're thinking, well, maybe not, maybe not. Bike Week was my favorite because you got two guys walking that own Harleys, obviously. They're dressed all in black. Then their women are following them. And I'll put my hand out and with a flyer and say, would you like to try my product? And they go, oh, no, I'm okay. I said, but with my product, you'll be better. And then the guys laugh at that, and the women laugh sometimes. But then I do get them in there. But then getting in there, like once they actually try the product, the chance of them going home with one is pretty good. If not, you know somebody that's, oh yeah, I know who will buy that. So that's kind of it. Like very, very easy sale once people actually try it.
Right. And you know, today is National Orgasm Day, so we just thought it would be perfect.
No.
Yes, no, it's seriously, it's today, July 31st is National Orgasm Day. So that's why we're celebrating by showing this product, and it's just perfect for it.
Well, with my product, it'll definitely
Give
work,
you.
because with my product, you actually, how it holds the body, the female body, it stretches the female body a little bit, and then the male will actually go in deeper. So because of that, if you look at my website, we actually have one product that's called a baby maker. So, and we guarantee if you buy my product, the baby maker, you'll have a kid. If not, we'll tell you just keep using it. That's my disclaimer. Well, you're not doing it right. Just deeper.
Well, you know, at the same time, we could bait and switch it because, you know, maybe the guy is snipped, maybe the girl is closed factory, so they're not getting a baby, you know, even though it is a baby maker.
They still can practice.
Okay, it's a lot of practice.
Practice makes a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
So in my product, it is definitely a lot of fun. The cool part about my product is how it holds the female body, that you could touch the nose, suck on the toes at the same time, because you can touch everything at the same time. And when she's laying in there, that she's so relaxed with her arms down, and just how you were a little while ago, you're just all relaxed, you're laying down, your feet are up in the air, and the only thing you're thinking of is what's happening down there, because your whole body is held, because it's designed to hold your body in the best Florida position. Actually, even made in Orlando, Florida. You might not think of why we make it here, because Orlando, Florida, that's where fun comes from. We manufacture fun.
Yes, everything's fun. Yes, because it's like we gotta say there's more than just the theme parks and the rats. You know, it's like also the land of the sex.
Well, no, I want to get Disney's hotels to have these in there. That would be fantastic. Here's Mickey, and here's a swing. Go for it.
There is one hotel that has 15 of them. Did I mention that?
No.
No.
What's the name of it?
Yeah, which hotel has 15 of them? Okay.
We can mention it?
Sure. Yeah, why not?
Secrets Hideaway in either Kissimmee or St. Cloud, however you look at it, that they have 15 of them.
Why does that not surprise me? That's a Secrets product.
Actually, I was doing Exotica in Miami last year, and these two ladies, about 70 years old, they were walking past me, and I put my hand out. I said, "Would you like to try my product?" She said, "Oh, honey, I've been in that before." And I'm thinking, like, there's no way she was in my product, because I'm thinking, how many people actually have my product?
Right.
And so I got in front of her. I thought, let's find out where. And she said, "Oh, up in Secrets." I thought, okay, you've actually been in my product. And she was, and she liked it. So, and she did not get back in it. But being at a convention like that is not, there's no privacy at all.
There's not supposed to be at Exotica. I mean, seriously, it's like we walked around in crazy outfits, things like that. Also, John in his outfits. I remember one time we went with one of our friends that it was in Miami, and she was like, felt uncomfortable going out. I'm like, girl, you're overdressed. And then when we took her down to South Beach, she's like, oh yeah, you're right. I'm so overdressed. I'm like, yeah, trust me. It's like they wear far less at South Beach than anywhere else. So yeah, it's barely a string, and then that's considered an outfit at South Beach. So, all right, should we try to put the swing out there?
I say we do.
Let's do that. Okay, we're gonna move it now.
You're gonna see shit moving.
So please bear with us. I will be mentioning this sponsor right now. It is Tom's Trip. They're your award-winning leader in adult lifestyle travel to Hedo, Desire, Temptation, cruises, conventions, and more. Because you know we're going to be there October 7th through the 14th for the Tom's Trip first ever takeover. Let me tell you, it's 80% sold out for the bi week. All by couples, single, ladies, men, full resort takeover. Nothing but bi. So if you're not bi, don't come, because this week is just dedicated. And like I said, it's already like 80% sold out. So check it out. We'll be there. Click on the links in our YouTube channel there to check it out there. So it's Tom's Trips groups for bi-week. So yep, you want to start doing that.
Nope. You want to get up, or you're just going to stay in position there?
Well, okay. We're going to move. We're moving around.
Show it off. Show us the things,
we're
do the whole
showing it. Okay, I'm putting down the computer here.
All right. Hang it up here.
Yep.
Actually,
Well, even before you hang it up, let's take a look at it.
Before we hang it up, let me show you how easy this is to put into your ceiling. Like all you need at home is this. Like, and I sell this on the site.
Yeah.
So it's a screw and a little whatever that's called. This is actually playground equipment. So that's how I buy this. This is actually rated for 900 pounds.
Nice.
So then you put this on here, have a carabiner. We have a chain that goes with, but here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna hook this up on their system. So click it up.
Fairly simple, as you can see.
So now here's what we have. My whole product is really thin, like now you see it. Now you don't. Okay. So it's but actually I originally made it so the design was gonna be 1 inch, but then the pad, we thought, we let's make the pad a little bit better. So this is actually made by a boat company, the pad, that we cut it out and they upholstered it for us, so that the quality is amazing. So this is marine dog hide. So if you leave it in the sun for 10 years, it'll still look like this. We came up with the knee noodles, and we have the back of it. It's welded, so it definitely cannot. And with the hinges, how we have it, it's 2 main hinges. One so it folds, and this is what actually holds 500 pounds.
So hold on, being it's marine, I can get it very wet, and I'm not going to have a problem with it smelling.
No.
Cool.
Okay, that's always a concern.
Not that that's a concern a lot.
Yeah, the splash zone. You have to be concerned about the splash zone. Yes.
The baby maker is baby material, and this is baby blue. The inside of the A is baby pink, because I think it's funny to have a baby maker. And so, but that one is not the washable one. We also have one. It's called A Easy Ride Her. So that's done in leather, and it has mirrors on it. It has mirrors and handlebars. It has American flags up here. You flip the back around. There's American flags on the back of it. That's actually on the website. So if you wanted the Harley Davidson version, that'd pretty much be it. We actually sold them. Like, I'm gonna imagine that thing. But actually, let me show you one other thing real quick. That this is a model. This is model S. So this is a Model S, and then the Model E has a smaller pad, so it goes in the back like this. Like this would be on the front of it, but it has a smaller pad, so you have tie spots all the way around it if you're into bondage or want to tie someone to it. So there's 2 main different models, the Model S and the Model E. So the only difference being that one's really seriously for bondage.
Mm-hmm. And then you have like a canvas bag that you can carry it, so that way it's easy to transport everywhere.
Yeah, so we don't get caught in TSA again.
Yes, I know. We got TSA busted.
So when I try to have somebody make these, I couldn't get anyone to bend the steel because of how it nests together, and it's kind of a pain in the butt to make. So I traveled around with this. It was kind of like a clan,
It's not white. We're safe.
It's not white.
It's not white.
We're safe.
They were white, and then but you can actually, if you're into like bondage stuff, you can put this on, snap it in the middle, and no one's gonna get out of that. and it's even tough. It's durable.
It's very durable. It's like, those potato sacks from back in the day, where you make those nice little dresses out of. Yeah.
So it's actually, And in the future, we're going to have paisley prints on this, but right now, you can travel on the airplane with this.
Oh, there you go. A good like Lily Polston or Kate Spade.
Well, if it is a carry-on.
Yes, yeah.
No. Go down and look at this.
Yeah, that's not TSA approved.
30 inches wide and 42 by 3 inches, so it's not going to be a carry-on.
No, yeah, so we have to check it in. Wah, wah, wah.
But it's definitely, you can definitely fly with it, though, as it's going underneath it. So who went?
Yep.
Let's jump on it.
Let's jump on in. Okay, yes, it makes a big thuggy sound. Okay, so.
Well, a lot of the noise is actually just this extra hardware hitting,
Yeah, and I
which
saw
is no big
some of
deal.
the drywall come down. I was like, okay,
That's not-
that's not cool. All right, so how was it? I go on this.
Well, your
Wait.
butt goes that way,
My butt goes this
but I
way.
think, hold on,
Hold on. Okay,
watch your head.
I'm watching my head. Watch it. Okay.
You watch your head, I'll watch your butt.
This is why I go to yoga for things
Okay.
like this.
And as I
okay?
go, now you get to see Angelique's butt.
Yes, you get to see my butt. So then it's like here, like hold on. Okay, what do we say about spinning the
We're not
diabetic?
spinning.
Okay.
No, we do not spin her. Now, actually, here's one thing about this. You see her hanging on?
Yeah.
Because that's actually the thing that people think they need to do. But in my product, you just put your hands to your side because you can't fall out of it. So that you just relax. Like her job is to relax. His job is to make sure.
Ooh.
Yeah, exactly.
I almost feel like I should have controllers here, like a video game.
I am not a thinky. I am not a thinky, okay?
So then we can have sex and go ahead and play
Oh no, we're not doing that.
games. No,
No Halo for you.
I was told no games.
Now, actually, if you put your hand a little further down, or
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
so with her in that position, him in that position, that he'll actually go deeper within her in this product.
I feel like I should be able to run a motorcycle.
But then you need the Easy Rider with the mirrors and handlebars.
Oh
Ooh.
my god.
We're really decking this one out.
Oh yeah, totally. You know, it's like where's these little like humps? So,
So it's easy. It's one nice mouth.
yeah,
point.
it is. It's very comfortable actually. Like I like
Oh, I
this.
see.
Here's actually one thing that she mentioned spinning.
Mhm.
You can really get dizzy in a thing if
Yes.
Now, also, if you do not use chain and you do not use the thing on the top there,
Hardpoint,
the
yeah.
swivel. So if you do not use that, you use rope. You wind up the person in there really tight, and they'll spin their brains out. It'll be worse than teacups in the Magic Kingdom.
No teacups. We don't do teacups.
It'd be like, it's really
Or
amazing.
alien saucer.
It'd be really amazing.
You know something,
How
though?
fast it goes. Go
I
ahead.
thought of something. I don't know if anyone's ever thought of it.
What?
You said bondage before. No bondage. I could tie her legs here,
Yeah.
and then we can go into this tickle orgy scene.
No!
Because she's very ticklish.
Dude,
And I could just
I would
sit
tickle
here,
your
And
ass.
she wouldn't go anywhere. She'd
No.
just be right there, and I could.
No. Ah!
Actually, we had some shibari people with the Model S, and you tie the ankles down under the pad.
Mhm.
That you can see under the pad that there's a bar that goes underneath there, like the A part of the outer A. So tying this to here, also tying around.
But yeah, you're not going nowhere.
Yeah, no.
What's really funny about it, you tie somebody up in the thing, and you tie the torso down. They can't fight at all. There's no place for them to go.
No.
You are, and now look at this. For Thanksgiving, perfect rotisserie chicken. Oh, we're not going to spin her. No,
Yeah.
rotisserie
Turkey.
So that's
Do you need a stuffing?
I thought that was the whole idea.
Absolutely.
It is supposed to be a stuffing.
I'm loving this.
Yeah,
Well,
it
what's
is.
nice is you can actually come over here too,
Yeah.
let it down a little bit.
Spin
Yeah.
her,
Yeah.
There's.
spin her head and then do a blowjob.
Oh yeah, and then you don't have to, I
Yeah.
can just do that.
Yes.
I won't do the spinning.
Well, it's like even the swinging, I was like, whoa, it just feels like a bad like cruise. It's like, whoa.
Might be out of bed cruise.
Well, yeah, the seas were choppy. Come on, that's a bad cruise right there.
I still swim in a cruise ship at 16 elevators. It's not a ship.
No,
It's a
that's
freaking floating city.
a floating city.
We
Yes.
we've done kink cruises.
Yeah.
how many cruises?
Kink.
Oh, king cruises.
You know what's really funny though?
Mhm.
They went ahead and confiscated my bag. I
Yep.
had to go down below to go ahead and look for it.
Mhm.
I thought, okay, it's filled with floggers, it's filled with this. Little kid comes up, probably 19, starts, can I go through your bag? I'm like, you want to go ahead, give it a shot. Starts going through it all. He goes, okay, we thought you had an extension cord. I'm like, the whips, the chains, that's okay. An extension cord is what's contraband.
No.
And guess what? Another of our passengers, part of our groups, they had the extension cord, and they didn't get pulled over. And we're like, mother, no, what was it? The Sawzall.
Yes, he had a
The
reciprocating
Sawzall.
saw, but it wasn't a blade.
It wasn't a blade at the end. He had a dildo at the end, and that one went through with the extension cord.
Discrimination.
Can you just?
With that, like, I have a lot of metalworking tools, and the reciprocating saws, like, you buy those, and I use them so much that I just throw them away. But would that actually work with a dildo?
Yes,
They do.
they do.
Yeah, they actually come with the attachment that's a dildo.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Yep.
That seems kind of hardcore, doesn't it?
Seems kind of amazing. Like people think that I'm really into sex toys because I make one, but I gotta learn too. I gotta learn a lot.
So technically, he's vanilla that stumbled onto a sex swing. He's not as pervertible as we are. How will you stop at the tickling of the feet? No.
Hey.
You got a whole new position here.
Yeah.
And I got I got paddles.
Yeah, you could, yeah, definitely with paddles and floggers.
In his article, this guy was on his way to swim, and this guy is so stupid.
Oh my god.
And after the third time, he did like a backflip. Let's just keep from.
Yeah, I can see the black flip. Yeah, I can see that.
There was I'll tell you what though, if you did a paddle with this, how your body is stretched right now,
Yeah.
and the little lady took like a oar, went kapow on that guy, and he was seeing stars. But that's what they do on that site.
Well, yeah, but if they're basically newbies, don't know, and they go for a running start, and that's what we're like, never do a running start, do a warm up. Yeah.
Would you like to come on down?
Okay.
Or you're just gonna hang out there
I
all
can
night?
hang out over here because it's really comfortable, you know.
It's really.
Yeah, it's like, you know, this is the whole like diabetic, my legs are coming down, you know.
Is this one of those you don't want to get in it, and then like you're in it, you're like, I don't want to get back out.
I don't want to get back out. Yeah, it's like you can actually tie my legs to this. I can see that. You know, you could do some intricate roping here.
There was some beach waves.
Yeah.
I want to point out, I did not make her say that or coach her to say that about the comfort.
Oh, the comfort? No, it's like, no, they know that I speak my mind more than I should. That's the honest truth. Anyone like? Oops.
Just watch your head on that.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's the only thing. Still work in progress. I'm getting out. So yeah.
Yes.
No, it's like everyone knows I am very literal. I don't sugarcoat anything. I tell it as it is. If I don't like it, I like it or whatever. It's just like even when I do my readings, I'm like straight shooter. Always a straight shooter. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And
No, it's
I
like-
jumped in it and it fit me.
Well,
my
go ahead,
ass ain't small.
All right, jump in it.
Jump in it. Like
All right.
So you have some fun.
Actually, just use one hand. Or I'll do it how you want.
Like the first time would be awkward, but then
Yeah.
once you get a couple of times get the G spot,
yeah, exactly.
get on it, then you do it pretty fast.
Mhm.
This may seem awkward at first, but
Yeah, at first, yeah, it's kind of awkward, but now, like, once you get the hang of it, totally.
There you go.
Okay, we're up to it. Nice chair,
Yeah.
nice, yep, poison.
I can go ahead and sleep.
Ease it. Yeah, see? See?
There we go.
Yeah.
I know.
Perfect for fisting.
I know the smack of my wife's hands.
It is perfect for fisting. So, yeah. See what I mean?
Whoa.
Actually, what other comments?
Huh?
What-
Oh, no, they're just asking. Good questions, huh? Yeah. No, we don't do any live fucking here because we are broadcasting live on Facebook and YouTube. Normally on STC you could do that, but no, not today. Sorry to disappoint you. They will run a marathon. Yes, definitely. So we could do that.
Even just like, you know, just like shut my legs up there like that.
Oh no, it's like a great like.
what people have done to put like stuff from the chain and put your legs on there, like your
Yeah.
legs to different positions.
Different. Oh yeah.
Like some kids modify the A to do different stuff with it.
Oh yeah. There's so many different things you could do with this. It's like it's just limited to your imagination. That's the honest truth. I mean, yeah, it's flexible, it's comfortable.
You
Yeah.
make these yourself.
Yeah.
Your garage is full of them.
Actually, my office is full of them. The garage is actually like where we cut them, and we actually take a 24 stick of steel, that's a 1 square inch. We chop it up, and we actually bend it in my garage. We have a bender that you're not gonna believe this. For me to bend this product has 4 pieces of steel that are bent. Each piece of steel is bent 4 times. Guess how long it takes me to bend this?
2
I'm gonna
weeks?
say less than an hour.
I said 2 weeks.
All right, Kevin, how long do you think it takes you to bend it?
It was like 1 or 2 minutes. So
It's 1 minute and 45 seconds. We have the machine that's set on stupid. Because
That's stupid, okay.
it's like a
warp speed.
Yeah.
the machine will kill you. And the machine is set. We didn't know how to use the machine. We bought it, and no one would tell us how to use it. And the machine's pretty rare. It's not like made on a muffler machine or nothing like that.
You have a bender.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm Futuramaing out on this
So
one.
it's 15 feet long, and it operates at 480 volts. And you haven't been zapped until you've been zapped by that thing. That was like.
I've taken 210. 210 fucking hurts.
No, 480 is amazing, but actually by bending the thing, what's really truly fun about this is everyone I bend, they're identical. They're not like a little off. They're all perfect. So like as we're making these things, we just grab them and start putting them together, and we just grab them off the stack and start welding them, and then that's pretty much it. But to answer your thing. And to make this, I really wanted to complete my goals, and one of my goals was to make this into a reality. So I thought, oh my God, I'm gonna have to buy the machine. So laying in bed one day, I thought, all right, I gotta bend it, and I gotta cut them. And if I'm gonna do this project, or just don't do the project. So then I did the project, and now that we're actually selling them, and actually at the end of the week, knowing that you made something, it feels really good.
We dumped out of SDC?
Yeah, I'll fix it right now. Hold on.
Cool.
So then we have the noodle wraps on here because people want that. Even though your legs are not resting on this, it just holds your legs apart. I think it's more of a psychological thing than anything, because people are not hanging their inner knee button on that. So, and then if you really want to do some reading, then I have the owner's manual back here.
You know, in my mind, I pictured like a reading like book holder coming out.
This is kind of funny about my owner's manual. That it was not kind of funny that when I was playing with the product used to be called the fucking A, and Etsy and
So they wouldn't advertise that on you in Facebook.
So, eBay got pretty crazy about that. So you can't use the F word. I said, what, Florida? So then I thought a sling swing. So then I bought some .coms, and a sling swing was one of them. So I typed in my code for that, or I was saving a file, and it came up as A Sling Swing, ASS, banner, and then the date. I thought, oh my God, my acronym is ASS. So I thought that's just funnier than the fucking A. So if you read my
Sometimes the funniest are just coincidences.
Yeah.
So if you read my owner's manual, it says stuff like you got to keep your ass clean. We need this. not your ass, but. So I had a proofreader read read this, and it comes back and goes, "Are you serious?" I go, "Yeah." But it's funny.
That's what people want, cheeky shit.
Then my friend says, "You got to make money with this and keep it serious." I'm not making this to entertain myself. But then with the baby maker and stuff like that, this kind of
You gotta have fun with work.
well, you're making a sex toy. It cannot be serious.
Well, again, toy, then there's equipment.
Conventions.
Yeah.
Now check this out. If you're looking from that, look how thin this is. You can actually store this under your mattress.
Oh, hang on the wall.
Well, you can put it on a wall. I was actually thinking it'll fit with my folding chairs.
You know that if you look at all my videos, that we have these hanging. These are hanging on a wall in my house, and one of our videos is it's that hanging on a wall because it makes great art too.
Right.
And it does. So it's
But
but
with a
with
whole series of them hanging.
actually yeah, because I had the first one that I made and just to see what it looked like, and then after that, then we went with hardcore working models that I would get people to manufacture at ridiculous amounts of money. Then I had the first production model hanging on a wall, but then we got far behind on production, so I thought, oh, should I mail that out? So I mailed it out. So right now I just started getting some, like a few for myself for my booth that I can actually keep that aren't going anywhere. So
You want to take it down, sit and chalk a little bit? Because I still want to hear your stories about Dr. Zeus.
Yeah.
no,
No, we're talking about that.
Yeah.
Anytime we could bring in Dr. Zeus in this, we're going to do it. I'm going to let you pull in that one.
all right. Dr. Zeus, are you serious?
Oh, come on, you had a great. Oh, come on. That was the funniest one. All right, this is the mobile studio. There you go.
We're mobile. Yeah.
I think.
Whew, sorry about that. So, Dr. Seuss, Sam I Am, what's the story? What does it stand for?
Actually, that I used to sell promotional items. Like that's what I did forever. From literally while I was in high school, through college, through up till the time I was no longer married, I sold promotional items, T-shirts, cups, and calendars, anything with a company name on. I had one customer that knew me because I was there every month. So he kept calling me Sam. I thought, why? It's Bob. You know my name. It's not Sam. And he goes, well, I read the book to my daughter last night, Green Eggs and Ham, and you come in my office unannounced. I look at you and I'm thinking, I'm not going to buy anything. I'm not going to buy anything. I'm not even listening to you. I'm not going to buy anything. So after a little while, he sees the back of my head as I go to my car to print out his invoice with a dot matrix printer. I come back in with the invoice, have him sign it. He's looking at the back of my head again as I'm leaving with the check, and he's thinking like, oh my God, like how does he do that every month? But I know what he needs, so I know I can do that. As a salesperson, you got to know what your customer needs before they do even. So then the Sam thing, he kept calling me Sam. So then I read the book, and Sam I Am pre-closes his client numerous times in the book. Like, will you try green eggs and ham in a bowl with a goat, with a fox in a box, and a mouse in a house? I mean, it just doesn't stop. 18 times he tries to pre-close his client, just like what I do with this product. Like I came up with everything I could possibly think of that you would need in a sling. And there's some pretty crazy slings out there. The best people that buy slings from me already have them. They have the seatbelt one, or the burrito one, or the thing that hangs with 4 points. And so you got to know what I got to know what you need in a way of a sling, so I could do a better job. But so then I actually came up with changing my name to Sam. So Sam is Sam actually stands for, you'll love this one. It stands for sales and marketing, or for the people at SDC and so forth, or sadistic and masochistic. Woo! Or in my case, in my garage, it's skill and manufacturing. So it's so Sam actually has a lot of purposes. So and before this, we were discussing that in my little interview, because this is the first time I've done this. I've never done a podcast before, and I was asking questions. He wanted to hear stories, and he had spent time with me. His booth was behind mine at Exotica in Miami, so we got to know each other even better. So that was very, very, very cool. And that was so that's what made this happen today.
Yeah, did SDC, do you guys have any questions about the swing or anything? Because I know it's like I was having too much fun. John was having fun. I like booty sound. Yeah, that way we have to probably grab the video and put that little like woo. Yeah, there's like a video out there that like has somebody's like smacking somebody's butt, and it has the soundtrack on there. So
No.
yeah.
Oh yeah, totally. It's a ringtone.
It's my ringtone. Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, it's a couple people already recognize it because they've seen that video like a couple thousand times right around there.
So how long have you been making swings?
Actually, not as long as that's a really tough one.
Here, it's cold here. Yeah,
All right,
sit over
we're
here.
gonna switch.
Yeah.
You want to sit on my lap?
No, because you're sweating.
All right, we're doing this one. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm not used to being in the garage when we do this.
Actually, it's looking at there, you're opposite.
Yeah,
So
no,
it's-
it's
yeah.
fine.
It is, because I raised this hand and it's not the right hand.
But how long have I been making them? I've been trying to make them for a long time. I've been trying to make them for 8 years, and I just couldn't get a manufacturer to make them for me. So then one thing led to another, and I thought, that if I'm going to do my life goals, this is one of them, and I got to make it happen. So if someone won't do it, I got to do it. And so we bought the bender, and then we couldn't get the bender to work at all because it needed 480 volts, and nobody would rent a building to me because I weld and cut steel and drive everybody else away, so that I couldn't get a place to rent because they're afraid I'll burn it down. I'm really actually more of an arsonist that welds than a welder that starts fires. So, but everything in my garage has already been on fire, so it's good. There's nothing that can burn anywhere around my.
You know, I do feel you because I do fire play. And every
Fire play?
Fire play. I set her on fire. She loves it. Oh yeah, absolutely loves it. The problem is, you say you're going to do that in a hotel, they get really nervous. So they won't let me do it in a hotel.
After this, you gotta tell me what that is. 'Cause
I'll show you pictures.
Fire cupping. Yeah, I think all my fire cups, yeah, they healed
They're all-
already.
they're all
Yeah,
healed. We
they're
did that
already
last
healed,
week.
yeah, so.
So have you ever heard of cupping? Like Michael Phelps started doing it. And basically you see like these suctions on his back. It's called basically Chinese medicine. What you do is you put alcohol in a glass and put it on someone, and when the fire cools, it sucks, causes a suction, pulls the skin in. So I'll do,
and that's a fire ahead of time.
but I'll also draw on her back and hit it with 91% alcohol and set her on fire. It takes 3 seconds to burn. As long as I get it off in 2.5, she's good. It's cutting it a little close, but yeah.
Okay, my thing is vinyl, no fire play in my product.
Yes, no fire play. We don't want to melt it.
And I think the foam is I'm not sure it's flammable. We gotta test it. We gotta try that.
Now you gotta try it. See,
Okay.
new things that you learn from us. It's like, yeah.
You start setting shit on fire, I'm gonna be there to at least video it. Because I want to see this. What? Come on, sex swing on fire. I want to play it in slow motion. I just got to get the right rock ballot as it goes up in flames.
Oh my God, we're gonna be on Inside Edition now. It's like, yeah.
Wow, that's yeah. I'm not sure if I don't know if it burn. I'm assuming it melt.
Probably.
Fire play. That sounds very, very, very interesting. Or you
You
could
can say it, it's risky.
Oh, let's go back to the rotisserie turkey thing. You can put a fire underneath her and cook.
Oh, no.
Maybe not. So that'd be kind of wild. But actually, when I started making the thing, then my family went crazy over the idea that, and you would not believe how bad it got. I went to Wisconsin for a family situation, and my mom told my aunt and my cousin in his factory was making parts for me, and then I'm in Florida, he's in Wisconsin, and then my mom says to my aunt, "Oh, do you know your son's making sex parts for my son?" They're like, "Oh, wow, like really? That's how it comes up." But then when they saw my product, and they thought it was confusing to them, because they thought, well, because everyone thinks that sex toys, that stuff that's inserted, not something that would hang from the ceiling and support a whole body.
Right.
So, but that's actually, I don't know, it's like, I think way different.
The funny thing is, you're not the first company I've encountered that they're in the sex industry and it's a family-run business. That's more than not.
Yeah,
Well,
that's a very common thing. A family-owned business, sex toys, like Sports Sheets. It's a huge toy distributor, and it's family-owned business. Also, Fairvilla started as a family-owned business too. That's why, because the owner and his wife's sister ended up being the accounting, and then somebody else was also, well, now the son's in purchasing, processing. So yeah, and for Sports Sheets, it's the same thing. I like Julie's story because she actually went to University of Michigan to get a master's in accounting, so that way she could get financing for expanding the company. So yeah, sex toys is oftentimes family-owned business.
Fairville is actually very cool because we talk back and forth about me selling to them, and I haven't gone retail yet. So like once I go retail, Fairville is going to definitely be a place that I hate to say it like this, allow them to buy my product. And it's kind of like, but yeah, and they're Florida people, so that's really cool.
Yeah,
because we're Florida people.
We are.
Yeah.
And some days I don't know how to take that. We're Florida people, but we are.
The memes on the phone.
Actually,
That's crazy.
what I was thinking of though, that swing would do really well just hanging from a tree in Key West. Do they have trees in Key West?
Yeah, they
I know
do.
I was down there. There's
Yes,
not anything.
there's trees there.
Okay.
It is there. But also, you're going to be at FetishCon too, right?
FetishCon,
FetishCon,
yes.
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 St. Petersburg. Yes. Yeah.
Actually, I called that thing today, Fantasy Fest down there.
Yeah.
Their vendor situation is from 10 till 3, in a 10 by 10 booth in a park, and that's it. And I thought this was some big event.
Oh, it is a big event. It's just like not vending wise. Partying wise, yes. But to sell, no.
It's a lot of drunk people.
It's a lot of
A
drunk
lot of
people. It's a
drunk
lot of parades. It's a lot of festivities, a lot of music. Just not a lot of buying or selling.
And I think people should be hanging my product on there.
I think it's,
That's
ooh,
that.
could you imagine a float made up of your swings? I'm just picturing this thing with like coming outwards and like several swings hanging from it and naked people in it. Oh, they do floats there too.
Yes, yes. It's like a Mardi Gras, just very
Less clothing.
less clothing,
Less clothing.
very less clothing. Mardi Gras is very elaborate, very well clothed. Yeah, Fantasy Fest, no clothes, hardly anything. It's an anything but clothes event. But Fairvilla does very well selling a lot of their costumes during that time.
Who does?
Fairvilla,
Oh,
they have a shop. Yeah, they have a shop there. So yeah.
I've not found that shop there. I don't know where it is. It can't be. You could find it easily, but I have not seen.
It's like right up when you get off the cruise ship, like right there.
Honestly, I have no clue because when I got off the cruise ship, I know I was drunk. And I know I followed you until I found it. But getting back to a different story. We've also done classes there, Jim.
Really.
Yes. I just follow the GPS. Well, the thing is, here's the
AKA
thing.
me.
Yeah.
Okay, that is why you can't take John anywhere without me because I'm the one who does the directions.
Well,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, we had our Canadian friends who said, oh, thank God Angelique's in the car. We'll find our way because John got lost.
I don't know where to go anymore. I used to know how to navigate. Between her and the GPS telling me where to go, I don't go. I just obey. At least I can still drive.
You know what's funny? For me to come here by plane, it would be straight across. But for me to get here, I have to head south, head north, and head south. I mean, it was a zigzag to see how I got here. And I'm looking at the map thinking, I could just go straight across and end up here.
But it's Florida, so chances are you'd be underwater.
No, it'd be
Or a gator.
the gator.
It's always a gator.
The gator issues.
There are gator issues.
That's actually true.
Well, what were we reading? They just put a 300-pound alligator in a MRI.
Oh yeah, in University of Florida there because they had an ear infection.
I just don't want to be the guy who has to say, stay still. No.
Or give it a tranquilizer. I mean, yeah, I should have like pulled that story all together. That is like the weird and unusual.
But do I feel stupid? I didn't know alligators had ears. And I had an alligator.
You had an alligator? Like a little one?
No, he was 3 feet long.
Okay.
His name was Alan Gator. It was a mess.
And she didn't flush him down the toilet because
No.
I don't think he'd fit.
No, he was that's very interesting. That I actually had that's true. But people ask me questions.
No questions yet. Everyone's just enjoying and having fun. I mean, other than the usual, he's by, and I'm like, well, not the owner, we are, but.
So, anyway, made in Florida. It's honestly a good quality.
Yeah.
I do like the swing on that. You can beat the fucking crap
Oh
out of
my
it.
God! You know the quality of the thing? It's such good quality. UPS cannot even destroy it. They can lose the box. So because of that, you're not gonna believe this one. On the back of it, hold it. Can I
Get the swing.
No.
No.
Because oh my God, there's a thing there. All right, so we give everyone that buys our product that they get a little surprise with it. They get 2 breath mints because they should not have sex with bad
Is
breath.
that one for here, one for below?
So we have a huge thank you. We thank everyone for buying our product that says "Made in Orlando, where fun comes from," and you need to come have some Orlando fun. On the back of it, actually, you read that.
Read the
UPS.
disclaimer. UPS.
Employee.
It says it's a thing that has UPS. Now this is faced up on my product, and my product, like everything else, it's heat sealed in there. All right, go ahead. This
This is not a lost package, but, as in but, my box is missing. The box disappears, but it keeps going.
Well, they call me.
If you are reading this and not planning on having sex with me, please call Sam at and the number. My immediate would be I'd call us and going, are you soliciting sex?
So because UPS would call us and say that because it's my .com is on the back of the product, they'd say we have your product, we don't have a box for it because my product has a point to it. So my product is a little bit claustrophobic, but since I've been putting more insurance on it, because I thought, go ahead and lose it. I'll just now with the double insurance on it, they're not losing them anymore. So that's a good plan.
So what do they go for?
But I think that's pretty funny.
Oh, I think that's hysterical.
That is hysterical, yeah. I'm just wondering the UPS guy, like, what? That's what you should do, is just ask the UPS guy.
There's a Win magazine if you for maps and them as well.
Oh my gosh. No, you should have the UPS guy just send you videos of him reading this. And just like, yeah.
Yeah, actually, within here, that people get they get stuff from us in here, and they get a little magazine of Central Florida. Then you also get Disney, SeaWorld, Universal, and Gatorland. That goes back to your, but maybe not the Gator that was stamped. So that was, but we do that because I'm pretty proud of Orlando. So I like being here and stuff like this, and that's very important to me.
I have an idea. I get lots of ideas, as Angelique will tell you, and sometimes she gets really, what's the word I'm looking for, baby? Questionable
Creative.
about my ideas. I want to go ahead and get IKEA involved. I want to be like, we need packaging for this, because those they can build anything. I want to get right packaging so it doesn't pull through.
All right, let's bring that into this. That
if IKEA starts selling this, you're golden.
no, that putting stuff together at IKEA or something like that. There's my product. I don't trust you to put it together, so it comes completely assembled. So there's no parts. You can put the noodle wraps on there because sometimes we don't put them on there. We'll just package it with it. But in most cases, the noodle wraps are on the product. But I don't want you screwing it together or anything like that. So I assemble the whole thing.
Nice.
So we paint it. We don't give you a kit and say, because an IKEA thing. Wow.
Okay. Yeah. There's too many parts in there.
Yeah, there's too many.
And then it would
It's
be
like sometimes,
interchangeable and.
yeah, you can't follow the picture directions, the whole 9 yards. Yeah, no.
And you need no tools to even put it up. I guess you need a drill and stuff. But I even give you a tool to screw it to the ceiling, which is a little piece of steel.
So what's the funniest story you've heard from a customer?
I would say the funniest was like the kids. That the kids found it and they figured out that the thing in the ceiling has something to do with this because the thing in the ceiling showed up at the same time that this did.
Monkey bars.
So then the parents would come home and the thing would be in their bedroom swinging. So they know that the kids were involved playing with it. So here's the thing: if you have kids, you say, "Do you want to play with Daddy's toy?" No, I'm kidding. And just tell them about it and get it over with because you're gonna find it. There's nothing kids won't find in a house. I know because I was one, and we found all my parents' stuff. So it was so in this thing that you put an ironing board on sometimes, or none. Put an iron on it sometimes, and then and this called an ironing board.
I never thought of that, ironing on it.
We actually did
Have you tried that?
We did that in Daytona.
Yeah.
We had one hanging from the tent. So this one person that we put a lot of stuff on TikTok. So one of the people that what's it called when you comment on something? You like this? Was it?
Like a stitch or
No, that we're on one side and they're on the other side.
I think stitch or whatever.
So that they're commenting and he said, look, there's an iron up there. And then, so we put an iron on it and just to say, oh yeah, I said, when people walk up, is it an ironing board? And so, oh yeah, it's an ironing board. But actually, John, you had a question about what the cost of it. So that we actually sell it, I think, like really good for the price. It's at $4.99. And for what it does and for how strong it is and for what the competition is out there, that they make stuff that will hold a body like that. I think I'm actually well below what I should be. And that's one thing that's keeping me out of retail. So like I have retail people calling me kind of too often, but they want to make most of the money and do none of the work. So that's why it's like if you want it, you call me or you come to me and to show you the stuff I've been through with like UPS losing my stuff. And other people like eBay and a place you can't call, my phone number is right on top of the website. So like if you have a problem with anything, get a hold of me or whatever, the phone number is right up on top. And I've had that phone number since '94. So it's
Not going nowhere.
Yeah.
so it's going to be mine for forever. But does that answer?
Oh, yeah.
And then
Oh, yeah.
That's a good price point.
Then for the other one, the one that has a lot more welding, the bondage one, the Model E, then there's more pieces, so it's a little bit more expensive. In the future, we're gonna have the Model X, which is gonna be a larger one. We're gonna take the outer frame, you see behind me, then we have an inner frame and an outer frame. The inner frame the pad sits on.
Yeah.
But then the Model X will have the outer frame will hold the pad, and then it'll be an outer frame yet around that.
Okay.
The problem with that is it's a lot of engineering. Oh my
Oh,
God.
you just take that, make it worse.
The engineering of sex furniture.
So that's and then that'd be pretty amazing, because that if you have a hip issue or something like that, the Model X would probably be the one. Now, if you see where I'm going with this, and someone wants to donate a Tesla to me, we have the Model S, we have the Model E, which they have they turn it around, and then we have the Model
So
X.
you really like Tesla.
I want one.
Yeah.
So that's where the Model S
Wait,
goes.
well, what's the truck called?
That's just a Tesla truck.
Yeah, there is a Tesla truck.
Right, but I didn't know if there was a name to the truck, or they just call it our truck.
Cybertruck?
Cybertruck.
Cybertruck.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good for
Yeah,
Tesla.
no. Well,
No.
we're almost to the end of the show. Well, thank you very much, Sam, for coming in and helping us demonstrate
Thank
the
you.
product. So everyone can find the product at aslingswing.com. And then there's the promo codes that you use /TheLunas. Also like to thank our sponsor, Fairvilla, where Fairvilla University strives to provide a judgment-free learning experience where every student has the opportunity to learn about sexual health and wellness, which is, we're coming up with a back-to-school party, which they haven't told us what department we're going to be. I'm fighting to have theater because, BDSM, role play, it's theater. Come on, give me a break here.
Can I
So-
break into Hamlet?
Hamlet,
Oh, that would be fun.
Oh, Father, where
Oh, Father, you're right.
Amalia.
I beat him
Okay,
well.
so, yes, I would do that, and then, I don't know, we could go into come on, Greece and all that jazz.
Oh, you're not gonna go into Chicago?
No, not Chicago. I was like, no, I'm not a fan of that. So their back to school party is going to be August 17th. So we hope that you do come to the Fairvilla Megastore for their back to school party. It is from 7 o'clock till 9. And what we're going to be doing is raffling off tickets to our first hybrid class. So this is a class, you can't buy tickets. Normally we say, hey, buy your tickets here for our class. No, this is a lottery system, because what we're going to be doing, we will be teaching the class live at Fairvilla Megastore, at the same time broadcasting on Zoom. So either the Zoom tickets or the in-person tickets will be raffled off on the August 17th party. So write down those dates, come visit us, come to our, various different classrooms, get your report card stamped to enter to win to attend the classes. The class spaces are going to be limited for the in-person. I'm not sure about the online one, but I know the in-person is limited, and I think it's 16 people.
Usually it's about 16,
It's
20
16
people.
people, and it's going to be for our Tantra 101 class. So definitely come. Like I said, usually we are selling the tickets, but since this is our first hybrid class, it is a lottery call. So come join us, come party. Hopefully you enjoy the show. Remember, you can find us everywhere on social media at Sex Positive Me. Also, the replay will be available on YouTube and Facebook, and you can see all the show notes, all the information that you'll need. We are available for coaching, private classes, webinars. So we hope to see you soon. Remember, same bat channel, same bat time. Not next week.
Next week. We're
Not
traveling.
next week. Oh, I'm sorry.
We're going to
Yes,
Vegas.
We're going to Vegas. We're actually leaving Wednesday. Sorry, so much to cover there because we got so involved here with A Sling Swing here. So yes, starting Wednesday, we are going to be at Las Vegas for the ASN Awards show. So follow our adventures on our social media. I did create a TikTok account for Date Night with the Lunas. See how that goes since our last TikTok account got banned and canceled.
Again.
Again, no, not
No,
again,
not again.
not again. So that's why I'm keeping it very G, maybe PG-13-ish. That's
Oh,
all set.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna
Ish.
screw that shit up, I know it.
I know, but I'm trying to on that TikTok so we could do the live. So I will be trying to do Instagram live on Sex Positive Me as much as possible. Our adventures in Vegas because we'll be staying at a cannabis resort. Stay tuned. We'll see you next week. Thanks. Bye. Love you guys.
See ya.
See ya.
Thanks for coming, man, I really appreciate it.
That's fun. Wow.
Really?
You know, on TikTok, I see like these women protesting in like the European countries and they're showing their freaking boobs. I'm like, how in the hell are they not getting banned? Something in European countries and to somehow allow that.
Forget about